I am Major General Rod Skaggs, candidate for United States Senate with a plan to rebuild American pride and military might by bringing back universal military service in a bold and innovative form. My friends, make no mistake about it. We need a draft. I have devised a plan that would establish a across-the-board, no deferments military draft for all American citizens, male or female, free or incarcerated, gay or straight. Age would be no limitation. In fact, folks 75 to 100 years old would be drafted first to serve their country proudly as airborne shock troops, dropped into battle from C-130 cargo planes without parachutes. At high velocity, these draftees would plummet through roofs, smash vehicles, and obliterate anybody they fell on. The psychological effect alone would be humongously powerful. As a veteran of the Grenada conflict, I can tell you, if the skies over Texas suddenly started raining elderly Iraqis, I, for one, would immediately drive to the nearest 7-Eleven and surrender. It is a well-known statistical fact, even a truism, that people in Grandma and Grandpa's demographic, as cherished as they may be, have less to lose than the 18-year-olds who ordinarily die in their wars. How many times have we heard how immoral it is for old men to send innocent youths into battle when it is them, the white-haired war makers themselves, who ought to go? Obviously, my plan is a giant step towards stuffing that one back up where it ought to go. Now for the fiscal benefits, which would be immediate and dramatic. Think of it. Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security recipients would disappear from the rolls overnight. Oh my God! There'd be huge cuts in defense spending since no military training or weapons would be necessary for American families would no longer be strained to the breaking point because they would all be over there. On the home front, festering suburban neighborhoods would empty out into spacious, low-density garden spots. Unused administration buildings could be retrofitted into assisted living depots to send elders into conflict at a moment's notice. Friends, pride of purpose would once again lend a glow to our shared military enterprise. Everybody's contribution would count. Even folks in wheelchairs and iron lungs would have a vital tactical role to clear minefields. And with absolutely no deferments for any reason, only about 3 people would be left in the Congress. That is not a bad thing. Now, any forward-looking plan will be controversial, and I had been called everything from hopelessly naive to insane. But friends, this is cold steel logic. And you know in your bones I am right. You know what I stand for, and like me, you know that there is only one way to oppose the enemies of freedom on the ground, in the sea, in the air, and wherever.